endlessly searching for an original sound.
Number 3. You did mention German rats, so we're about to get really interesting in this. She doesn't need to go to the vet. She's being watched right now. The vet doesn't want to remove the claw yet. But... oh, she curled up in my shirt. I think it's a good thing we called the cops on this. She's such a good girl. She enjoys her hugs. When I tell her to give me a hug, she gets up on her hind legs and holds up her front paws. It's a little hard for her to do it right now with her hurt back leg, because that's the one that's hurt. So I just lean down and I let her think she's jumped up onto me. So right now she's taken my pajama pants and she's taken my shirt and she's wrapped up in it with her little treat ski from the groomer. She still has her treat from the groomer because it's rawhide, so she can only eat it when I'm watching. And since she doesn't have her cone on right now, I can watch her. Oh, wow. It's a lot of drugs. Oh, what do you want to bet these are enhancements? What do you call them? Roids. Highly flammable, no smoking. Designer drugs. Probably roids and stuff.
A list of names? Somehow related to chemical agents?
It's a big-ass Tic Tac. That might be the best way I've heard of it. Said we have a new one. It says we have it, but we can't get it?
Mitchell, who fought with Dunn during the war, tried to pass as Yale's doctor.
Which means Yale's in a lot of trouble. They're made for each person based on genetics. Is that an actual thing? That's actually kind of interesting. She doesn't for the most part because she's so big, and if she ends up doing anything, she sits on the table. She's a little too big to sit in my lap. She tries though, whenever she wants to be picked up. I just have to be careful right now because of how her leg is. But I think she wanted to be hugged and picked up before, but I don't want to give her too much stress on that leg, so I put her on my bed. They do it for disease treatment also. Huh. Miko's a good girl.
Subject: Brunhilde Gruner. Treatment, day 1514. The patient's ability to speak continues to diminish. Now she can only pronounce the occasional word in German. It's as if she had gone back in time, not only due to her declining cognitive function, but because she appears to have forgotten everything she learned since her arrival in America. Tissue degeneration persists, and yet, perhaps due to drastic reduction of benzylprodine dosage and an increase of anupropion, we have observed a 3% of deceleration of said degeneration. Furthermore, and perhaps this is the best finding so far, the subject exhibits a mild recovery of her speaking function. It's not a lot, and yet we are on the right track. All hope is not lost.
Okay. So basically brain deterioration. I'm gonna go shoot the other dog in a minute. I don't know why he's barking like an insane... They got a German zombie? No, it sounds more like Alzheimer's or something to that effect, I would believe. Something probably, I think, more advanced. I'm not a doctor, so I wouldn't know the medical term for it.
Subject, Craig Spano. Treatment, day 0. The subject is a veteran baseball player who has lost speed, strength, and agility due to the regular aging process. The patient refers intense pain on the right scapula, most likely caused by an old injury. Unfortunately, due to the injury's nature, surgery is not advised. The goals of our medical approach are twofold: to relieve pain caused by the prior injury so that the subject can play without symptoms, and to help the patient regain the physical condition lost in the aging process, thus allowing him to perform at elite levels. To that effect, he will receive daily administration of strong opioids along with treatment. Day 128. Treatment so far has been a success on all fronts. The patient no longer feels pain when using his right arm, circumstance that allows him to pitch without fear. Furthermore, the patient's athletic performance is not only up to par with that displayed at the height of his career, but it has even exceeded all expectations, improving the subject's precision and focus. So far, the only side effect seems to be a slight euphoria experienced 3 hours after dosage, which subsides 4 hours later, taking the patient on an emotional roller coaster of sorts with bouts of mild trembling. Treatment. Day 341. The patient's health has visibly deteriorated. Moments of euphoria and boosted physical performance have become increasingly shorter, while the ensuing periods of depression and weakness have become longer, including severe trembling and tachycardia. Although we have met all therapeutic goals, we will proceed to terminate the treatment in order to avoid causing irreparable physical and mental damage to the patient.
Okay, that makes sense. So even though it was working to a point, it was also causing a lot of issues because of side effects and such. Oh great, we have a German rat that means Nazi. It is Nazi.
Mitchell is cashing in by selling drugs to enhance athletes' performances. The worst part of Mitchell's scheme isn't that it's illegal or unethical, it's that he didn't even care about compromising the athlete's health.
That's usually what happens. Is there anything else to check in here? I feel like there is. Nope. Camera's telling me no. About to get creepier, isn't it? Yep.
Go
Hey,
You
it's all right. Don't be afraid, little girl. I'm a friend, okay?
Vita, no hurt.
Sock puppet theater. What is floating? Guys, someone get a clip of this. Did anyone get a clip of that? Had some paranormal type shit. The key's alive, guys.
Once upon a time... Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess called...
Brunhilda.
Hi, my name is Brunhilde, and I'm very happy.
said Brunhilde. And then Brunhilde, who had a beautiful name,
Really beautiful.
a really beautiful name, ran into someone very special.
Oh, who was it?
Evil dragon, a magical cat, a magical cat.
A magical cat called John.
I'm a magical cat and my name is John. Hi, John the cat. I really like magical cats. I'm Brunhilde. I'm gonna use my magical powers to help you. Fill up a bunch of color balloons. I love balloons. What's your favorite balloon color? Wow, that's a very hard question. But John the cat, it's the easiest question in the world. Let me show you how easy it is. My favorite balloon color is
Pink. It's a kid. It's a little girl.
pink. Whoa, Brunhilde. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Burn. John. Brunhilda. Freund.
I'm wondering if the rat is the father?
Do play. Each look.
Okay.
Hi, bird. Why are you wearing that mask?
Weil. Gas.
Well, maybe we should get out of here. What do you think, Bird? And what about you, Brunhilde? Don't you think that?
She's either dead or she fell asleep. She's a mentally degenerating patient. That's what I'm thinking too. I can see the thing. Well, this isn't exactly an American game, so yeah, the lip syncing's gonna be off. Why are her eyes still open? That's the creepiest part. Get the teddy bear for her. It's hers. Oh, I can't. Wow, I'm a terrible person. I can't get the teddy bear. Alright, I guess I'll just leave her there. You'll be okay, kid.
Gil? You know you're not allowed down here. You know you're not allowed. It's...
You bastard! I should kill you right here, right now!
I don't know.
You don't know? I know you're testing drugs on that girl.
Brunhilde? No.
I knew it.
She's my daughter. She was born with a degenerative disease, a rare condition similar to the Engelmann syndrome. There are only 4 known cases like hers, and none of the patients reach the age of 5. But I couldn't give up. I continued to research and found something. It didn't make her better, but anyway, that same treatment used on healthy subjects seems to improve their stamina and their reflexes. It also seems to improve their pain threshold. Somehow, the Reich heard about my experiments and tried to recruit me to create super soldiers. Yes, that Reich. We're talking late 30s, Berlin. I escaped with Brunhilde and came to your country. But the American military also heard about me. I spent the entire war experimenting with drugs on soldiers. Some were highly effective, I must say. When the war was over, my experiments were discarded. I was forbidden all access to the drugs, and Brunhilde got worse. But then God sent me Angus Mitchell. We had met during the war, and he came to offer me a deal. I would make drugs for athletes, and he would sell them. With my earnings, I could pay for Brunhilde's treatment. What else do you want me to say?
I noticed Yale's name appears twice on your list of athletes. One mention was crossed out. Why?
I don't know. A couple of months ago, Mitchell told me to prepare pills suited to his profile. But a week ago, he told me to stop. And then 2 days ago, he asked me to make them again.
About those pills. What is he looking at?
Dang it!
Don't dwell on it, Josh. You had to tell him the truth in order to protect Brunhilde. I would have done the same thing. Finish packing up your things and stop torturing yourself, okay?
Thanks, Angus. I won't be long.
Oh, honey. You like living here? Yeah, me too. But we have to go somewhere else, and it's all that bad cat's fault. Yes, sweetie. We're going to a new home now. A prettier one. And you'll be happier there. Now go with Papa, honey. Give him a kiss. Go on. Give him a kiss. Go on.
Kinda don't hate the lizard so much right now.
I'm sorry about this, Josh, but we gave it our best, didn't we?
Huh? What? What do you mean, Angus?
No, fuck the lizard. Oh, you SOB!
I wish it hadn't come to this.
Angus, what's wrong?
Goodbye, Josh.
This got dark!
No!
hope you're happy, you son of a bitch. They were good people. Ah! I hope that made you feel better. I like it when you smile. You're so
I'm
far
gonna
from
kill
the
you.
truth. What the?
Wait, what? What just happened? How'd I get a game over? What just happened? Okay. Okay. Alright, that's a long game over. This does not have an E for everyone rating. Don't even start. That went to 100 quickly. Yeah, it did.
They were good people.
I pressed the wrong
They
button.
didn't deserve this.
Crap. I'm gonna get the game over so I can hit him again.
You're so far from the truth. What the?
Nope, I'm getting the game over on purpose. I wanted an excuse to hit him in the face again. This is such a wild fucking game. This is really good. If you like this, I'm serious. Check out the comic books. They're really good and they don't hold back. That's the point, is I wanted to do something more dope
They were
that we
good
could do on this channel. Boom, baby! I'm going to skin him alive like I do, and then I'm going to hunt his kind and Conan eventually.
I hope that made you feel better. I like it when you smile.
This
You're
is
so
a
far
really good
from
game.
the
You can
truth.
get it on GOG. There's a special edition coming out through the Europe, which I need to get. Freaking Europe gets it, we don't. Got it! Beat him! Can I move?
The mask would buy me a bit of extra time. The question was, how much?
Not with a crack like it was. It actually would. There could be. Right, shield his ass. I wish we had brought it. Is that a Luger? Your gun means nothing to me. Are you gonna give me a prompt?
Spano? Spano just ran out that way.
Drag him up the stairs. Give me a prompt. No! Wait, could I have saved them? Oh man, could I have saved them? I might have to get a game over just to see. No, I should have seen if I could save him. I do like the lighting. Alright, I'll keep hitting the A button. I don't know what else you want from me, it's green. A button to the rescue, everyone! Hit that A button! Come on, hit it, hit it, hit it! Hit that A button! I can't do it, I think it's actually just stuck on the screen at this point. That's it! You guys did it! You hit A! Damn, that's good. Hit the triangle button. I'm using an Xbox controller. It's not a choice. Could I have saved them? No, they burned to death. They were already dead. There would have been no way to get that metal door open.
Craig's Fado is back! Did you miss me?
You got the same voice as Weekly?
Who wants to see a home run? Now you're gonna see. Bring
Might
it
as well.
on!
We owe you.
Let's go!
It's actually pretty good, darn. And this is what drugs look like? I think he's gonna have a heart attack. Is his eyes bleeding?
No, no.
I don't need the drug vision game. Yeah, I figured, yeah, you'd had to take the whole pill bottle. Gip. Gip.
Don't torture yourself. You did everything you could.
Will he make it?
The doctors think so. They found him unconscious by the basement door.
What?
Oh, I know what we have to do. Hold on, hold on. Wrong one, shoot. I got it, I just gotta get the order.
Could Gil have blocked the basement door from the outside to kill Mitchell?
You think? That's a serious accusation. Are you sure, or is this just a theory of yours?
It's just a theory. Let's hope we get the truth out of him.
Huh. You think Gil was involved in the previous murders?
I don't wanna fuck him over. I like him.
What if it was Gil who killed his partner Randall Lee under Mitchell's orders?
Another serious accusation. Are you sure?
Yes. Everything points in that direction, including my gut.
Wait. Couldn't Mitchell be Randall Lee's murderer?
Let's see. Oh, so he missed those shots. Point blank,
So
damn.
he misses with 2 shots at point-blank range and then he hits a guy smack in the forehead from across the street? No. Mitchell is not the sniper who wiped out Randall Lee.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But we still don't know what caused Craig Spano's death.
That we do know.
There's no doubt about it. Spano took drugs from the lab, and they killed him.
But if that were true, how many more athletes are in danger?
Oh, a lot.
And most importantly, who are they? Is Bobby Yale involved?
I didn't see them all, but write down these names. Peter Lowe, Xavier Chains, Helen Moore, Bill Goldman, Miles Benton, Alexander Wood, Jacob Ziegler, and yes, Bobby Yale.
Thanks. Saving lives for a change, huh? In any case, thanks for the call. I was starting to think you'd never trust the police again.
I don't trust the cops. I trust you.
Smile, Johnny boy. Thanks for the tip. This is going to win me the Pulitzer.
I fucked up.
Get that guy out of here.
Run, Weekly, run.
All right. Let's get this over with. When the war ended, Mitchell convinced Groon to use his super soldier drugs on elite athletes. Somehow, Dunn found out about Mitchell's scheme. So when Mitchell heard that Dunn was onto him, he ordered Randall Lee to kill him and frame Yale for the murder. Then, he made Randall search Dunn's house and the gym for any incriminating evidence he might have had against him. The poor cleaning lady died almost by chance. When you stuck your nose in the case, he tried to scare you by sending his thugs to give you a beating. And when that didn't work, he asked Randall Lee to finish you off on the gym rooftop. But Randall not only failed, he got captured. So Mitchell ordered Gil to put a bullet through his head, which only made Gil upset. You kept getting closer and closer to the point of discovering his headquarters. When Mitchell realized he was cornered, he burned his bridges by setting the lab on fire, along with Dr. Groon and his daughter. Gil saw the opportunity to get back at Mitchell, so he blocked the only exit so that he would also die in the fire. Did I leave any loose ends?
Just a few. But don't worry about it. I'll take care of them now. So I guess thanks for everything.
He's a German Shepherd, which is what the cops normally use as police dogs. Diva. That's why they're using them as dogs. That's it. You got an achievement. Sweet.
In your classic noir films and novels, solving a case never amounts to a happy ending. The detective is always left with a sense of bitterness. A feeling that, before he took the case, the world was a better place. That he was a better person.
Come on. Now speed it out.
Sometimes I just let my character get the best of me.
What do you want from me?
I told Stone what I knew. That he was going to let Yale win. That if he didn't, O'Leary would destroy Helen Moore's career. And that Moore was doomed either way. Or would be, as soon as America discovered her sweetheart was on drugs.
I don't believe you. No way. Who sent you?
Today? Nobody.
And what if I did believe you? What would that change? If I don't do this for her, how could I ever look her in the eyes? How could we stay together?
You think you'll stay together when you lose your title and they accuse her of doping?
At least I know I tried.
I came to convince you otherwise. but I think you might be right. You better take a dive.
I didn't take you for a romantic, Blacksad.
He's not gonna listen to us either way.
I feel you. But trust me, your manager is a murderer. Get as far away from him as possible.
Bull's more than likely Spaniard or Puerto Rican,
Hey,
actually.
Blacksad!
Especially in...
Thank
New
you.
Again, he'd probably be a Spaniard or a Puerto Rican, considering he's in New York. If you want to buy it, you can use our GOG link and pick it up there. You help the channel and you get an awesome game. Or he'd be next. This is true. If he wouldn't have, you know, we can see what happens by us choosing that. I am going to do another run of this game eventually. I do enjoy it a lot. Unless it's a Texas Longhorn. Fair enough, but we don't really get that info, do we? And I'm guessing if he is from here...
Yale confirmed to me that Dunn found out that Mitchell was giving him meds.
Yes,
that was the reason they argued the evening of his death.
In fact, I was clean at the time. Hadn't used for days. I didn't want to go down that road. I wanted to follow Joe.
But he discovered everything.
He didn't believe me when I said I had nothing to do with it.
But you used again.
Only after his death. I needed to cope.
But the drugs gave you a panic attack.
Yeah. But I've been clean ever since.
Mitchell gave you the pills when he stopped by the hospital. Hence, your miraculous recovery. Are you planning on taking them before the fight? Don't do it, Bobby.
Someone has to save the gym. I owe it to Joe. And Sonia. And my Aunt Mary.
Your father would never have done this.
What?
I told Yale everything I knew about his father's death. I couldn't say how he took it. Just like I can't tie it to the mysterious drowning of Desmond O'Leary, who appeared dead in the Hudson River next to Pier 27 several weeks later.
Heh! Fuck O'Leary. Can someone go grab the GOG link and give it to the YouTube channel, please? Somebody's asking for it. What is with the jacket? No, the trench coat's coming to life, guys.
Stone and Yale
Okay.
hadn't taken away the bitterness I felt. I needed a friend. In appreciation for the tip I'd given him, he insisted on buying me a milkshake that he drank. After the perfect storm of corruption and murder, only friendship could
Jadinator.
reconcile me with the world.
It's a super game. He's
Only
officially
that
Batman.
could make me believe in mankind again. Only that could cleanse my soul. Only that. And money.
Yes. So it looks like we're reaching the first ending for Blacksad. I did thoroughly enjoy this game. And what do we have here?
In your standard noir novel, Yale and Stone would be punished for breaking the rules. There would be justice for Sonia, the victim. But this was the real world. As the detective who had cracked the case, I just had to get my paycheck and be on my way.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Blacksad. Mr. Thorpe is on his way. Care to take a seat while you wait?
Did he tell you why he's running late?
He'll be here in a minute. Please, take a seat.
I'm telling you, Thorpe was involved in all this. He's the only one we haven't actually gotten any info on. I have a feeling we're about to find out, though.
No matter how many curveballs destiny throws his way, he always manages to land on his feet. When he was a rising sports talent, the war put an end to his career, so he became a war hero. After the war, he didn't end up like Gil or like me. He became an elite athlete, a Hall of Fame football star. When an accident left him in a wheelchair, he went on to succeed in advertising.
Don't have any more that we can do. I still say it's fishy. Oh, now he's gonna get it. Now he's gonna figure it out. It took Blacksad a little while to get it, and this is how you end an actual noir novel. Is that a dash on the back? Here we go, we're getting it. I told you guys!
No, that's not possible. But what if Tim Thorpe was somehow involved in Mitchell's operation?
Yeah, he was. That was
Mr.
kind of
Blacksad?
obvious.
Mr. Thorpe is running later than expected, but he insists on meeting you, if you don't mind.
Sure, as long as you help me fight off this boredom.
That's not in my job description, but...
Yeah, he's definitely connected. I knew from the beginning he was going to be. Would you... Okay, let's see. No.
If my hunch is right, there should be a meeting with Mitchell noted somewhere in Thorpe's agenda.
Let's see if we have another one we can use.
If I had her markings on my skin, would I be the same person? Would my name be different?
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Let's see. Can't remember the date of my first appointment.
Well, you see, I've got a problem. In order to figure out how much Mr. Thorpe owes me, I need to know what day I started working on the case. But I can't remember. You wouldn't have that written down, would you?
It sure wasn't on my shift. I'd remember. Let me see.
Yep. There we got him. Do we? Fuck. No, we don't. Are you really gonna go page per page here? Darn it. There we go. I see it. I think I see it. Nope. Shoot. So it's not there anywhere. Joe Dunn, no appointments.
What? Dunn was here 2 days before he died? Why didn't Thorpe ever mention that?
I'm sorry, but your name's not on here.
Let's see.
Wait, I just remembered something. The day I came, Joe Dunn had just walked out the door.
Well, no. You don't have any appointments. Although, I guess I could have forgotten to write you in. Mr. Dunn, who's usually very kind, left in a flurry. He even slammed Mr. Thorpe's door.
Okay. Now I know I have to get into Thorpe's office.
And he didn't even say goodbye.
Yes, that was the day. You don't recall me because the minute I saw Dunn stomp out, I followed him. I never actually came in.
Of course. That explains it.
No doubt. So, since it looks like Mr. Thorpe won't be here soon, I think I'll go take a walk down the hall. Gotta stay in shape.
I don't think she trusts
Come
us.
on, Thorpe. Tell me there's a back door to your office.
Let's see. So, I kind of knew Thorpe was involved. Oh, I see it. I see it before anybody mentions it. I see it. I don't think we have anyone we can call, do we?
Should I play the Smirnoff trump card again?
She's checking us out.
Smirnoff didn't know what to think. He asked me to watch out and call him as soon as I had more information. He also told me that Gil had finally talked. He denied having blocked the basement door, and said the truck door opened, but he got knocked on the head as soon as he tried to get out. He then woke up when the police found him beside the basement door. Obviously, the same person who had jammed the door had carried him there.
I'm telling you, it was Thorpe. I don't even think Thorpe needs to be in that wheelchair.
If Weekly were here, I'd have to tie his hands behind his back.
Are we actually going to do... Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. So it's not even finished yet. I thought we were done with the game. I love it.
Cats aren't afraid of heights. That's why I've never felt vertigo.
I have. It's not fun.
In my experience, when something looks really good, it ends up smelling really bad.
Maybe you should take her out when this is over. Y'all already planning the dates. I hear ya. This is so finicky. Got it.
One of the strengths, the accuracy of his throw. I earned the nickname Iron Arm. I used to throw the ball in 50 and yeah, whatever it wanted. And my coach, the great Joffrey Sox, And so I worked hard. Pearl Harbor. I enlisted immediately. After losing a partner in combat, a serious injury, I asked to be relocated. I became a sniper. I know I shouldn't say this, but I was one of the best in the Army, and it was all thanks to my accuracy. No, it was all thanks to Jeffrey Sachs. I wonder how many Americans that man saved with my arm. After these words, Tim Thorpe is moved almost to tears and asks me to take a break. It's shocking to see how an athlete and soldier, a man whose aim and skill won him a Medal of Honor and the nickname Surgeon among his brothers in arms. That can't be. I mean, it could be a coincidence, but...
We had the wrong guy. He was the sniper. I knew it.
Why am I surprised? In every investigation, there comes a point where every single lead seems to go down the drain. And you have to retrace your steps to get back on the right track.
Okay. What am I missing? Let's see. Call the sniper. No. Okay, let's see. Call the surgeon aimed. Alright, I think I know where I'm getting this wrong. Well, it did say it's always the last person you think of. Hold on. Alright, so now what do you still need to figure out? I'm missing something. I am missing something. Your sanity? Physical conditions, maybe? I just tried that. It's weird how he never mentioned it.
It's a bit strange to see no office chair behind a desk until you remember the desk's owner is in a wheelchair. I better not use it. It might be connected to the switchboard at the front desk.
Now we might have what we need. I was so close, so I got part of it. No. Okay. So we got 2 of them. Okay. Okay, I see. No. No. So it is those 2, we just need to figure out the 3rd one. So we know that. We know that. What else am I still missing? Fuck, what was that? I'm still trying to figure it out. What am I missing here? We have... I think we have we don't have any clues. No, because we can't make an assumption. We almost can make an assumption. Alright, you guys all saw that, right? Yeah, you're seeing that, right? I don't... Okay. Can someone clip this? I'm just... Yep. Yep. Ooh. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of fun with that. It's kind of fun. Oh my god, look at it go through the... Oh, please, for the love of Christ, can someone clip that? I can make it stay forever if I try hard enough. I'm just... If you clip that, I'll love you forever. Just please clip it. I need that for my clip reel. This game tonight has been clip-tastic. It really has.
That leads to the front desk.
Happy now, Blacksad? Did you look at everything you need to? Blacksad, don't stick your tongue out at me. Blacksad! What are you doing? Stop it, Blacksad! Stop it! Not with the tongue! Oh, it's such a weird glitch. That is such a weird glitch. I don't even know why it's happening. How do you want me to get out? Tongue is magical, ladies. Oh.
Oh, crap.
There was no way.
Of course. Wait, what if Groon's drugs helped Thorpe walk?
I was right! No, that's dumb. Got it.
Of course. It wasn't Mitchell or Gil. It was Thorpe who shot Randall at the hospital. Everything adds up now. And yet I can already hear Smirnov telling me I have no conclusive evidence. What if I set a trap for Thorpe? But how?
Yeah, I do stream there. Welcome, Dynasty Star. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? To lure Thor into a trap. No. Okay, so we had two of them. Gun in the desk. Have to lure Thor into a trap. Maybe. Alright, so we have to lure him into a trap. The question is, how do we do it? Got it.
Ha! What if I place Thorpe's gun up there and corner him so that he has to stand up to get it? The show was about to begin. All I needed was an audience and some patience.
This is gonna be good.
Stop it!
Arr! Don't you know who you're dealing with, matey?
What a silly man.
Mutiny! You wants to be shark bait, do ya? Oh, Blacksad. I feel terrible for keeping you waiting.
John,
But you see, there was mutiny on board, so...
stop.
You see what I have to put up with. All right, helmswoman, to the cabin with you! Onward!
Aye, aye, Captain.
Come along, Blacksad. Julie, don't let anyone bother us.
It's about to get good. Oh, I love this game.
Honey, will you wait in the boardroom for me, please?
But...
I'll just be a minute then. I think you've already suffered enough.
okay.
And think about where you'd like to have dinner tonight, okay? You see, I'm not gonna pay you for solving the case.
Fair enough. The truth is, I didn't solve it.
No, it's not that. You'll get every penny we agreed on, and more. But not because you solved the case, but for her. 2 days ago, she wanted to end it all. Drop out of college, sell the gym. Too many wounds to heal. But through your incredible work, you managed to heal them. Well, perhaps not completely. It takes time to get over something like this. But at least, thanks to you, Sonia wants to be happy. She has hope. I'm going to help her make Dunn's gym the best in the city. Who would have ever guessed it, huh?
In the end, it seems like Dunn's death was the best thing that could have happened to the gym, huh?
Don't be so cynical. By God, can't you stop playing the hard-boiled detective for 1 second? Anyway, back to the case. All those people you confronted. Gil, the German doctor, even Mitchell. Huh.
I would have never suspected him. Did they say anything? Why did they do it? Did they mention any accomplices?
They did mention a certain surgeon.
Surgeon? You have any idea who that could be?
I'm sure this comes as no surprise, but it was Angus Mitchell himself. In fact, you gave me the lead by telling me he was a doctor.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'm glad I could help. You see, besides my esteem for Joe and Sonia, this ordeal really hits close to home.
Come on, I want to lay my trap.
I don't follow. How do you mean?
Sports are my livelihood. Do you know how many of the athletes involved have a deal with me?
How do you know that?
What?
Oh, wait. Sonia told you.
Yes, that's it. Sonia told me.
That's funny. I never told Sonia.
What the heck?
Well then, do you know how many of the athletes involved have a deal with me?
All of them?
Luckily, no. But a lot. So far, the papers only talk about bodies down at the docks and an illegal lab. Not one has mentioned the athletes. But if one word gets out, this agency's future could be on the line.
He knows he's
Not
waiting.
to mention Sonia's and the gym's. Could I ask you to be discreet?
Will do. That'll cost, right? Your future is already on the line.
I'm sorry to say your future is already on the line.
What do you mean?
I wasn't completely honest with you before. I know you're the surgeon. A journalist told me. Ring a bell?
What's she gonna do to us? He's looking for a sniper.
I'm sure you've got good intentions, but you're wrong. What makes you think that? I'm sure there's an explanation.
I know Mitchell gave them to you. You ordered Joe Dunn's murder. I know you killed...
I know you ordered Randall Lee to kill Joe Dunn. And you tried to frame Bobby Yale, who had recently given up your medical services.
Joe was my friend. Don't you get it?
Don't deny it. I know Mitchell gave them to you.
People see a wheelchair and think, poor guy, he can't walk. But there's so much more to it than that. Some nights I can't even sleep from the pain.
That doesn't explain why you didn't tell me you knew about those drugs.
I hired you to solve this damn case. You think that's what a murderer would do?
Only because you thought I'd blame Bobby Yale and drop the case. But as soon as I realized something wasn't right, you sent Randall Lee and Gil to give me a scare. And when all that failed, you ordered Lee to kill me.
You're the type that won't open his jaws once he's got his prey, aren't you?
I think I've made that clear enough by now.
Come on. Come on.
Put yourself in my place for a minute. You're a promising football player who just got back from the war, but you're still a nobody. The man you saved kindly opens his house to you, and that man is still undone by his wife's passing. He works all day at his gym, and he drinks himself to sleep at night. So you practically end up raising his daughter. You give her her very first abacus. You encourage her to further her education. You comfort her when she misses her mother and her father. Meanwhile, Your sporting career takes off. Life is good. Until one day, out of the blue, an accident cripples you. An old friend, Mitchell, tells you he knows someone who can help you. A German doctor. His drugs take some time to work, but they do wonders. You manage to walk for short bursts at a time, little by little. And those bursts keep getting longer. But the drugs aren't cheap at all. So you have to find a way to pay for them, don't you see?
So you started by selling drugs to athletes. Then you decided to start an advertising agency to hire those same athletes. Drugs would help them excel, and you'd get better ad deals. The perfect business model. Your first client? Craig Spano. His career had hit a rough patch, so... He was the guinea pig for your new operation. And yet, when the drug started having serious side effects, you got rid of him. Afraid he would talk, you tried to kill him. That's why he hid. From then on, your business was smooth sailing. You even began to think you were above the law. You thought that you were untouchable. Until Joe Dunn found out, and then, 2 days before his unfortunate death, he came to see you.
That's enough now! You stop it!
It's true. Wait, is he standing? Oh, we're standing up.
Now, I don't know if I'm above the law, but I am sure as hell not beneath it. Do you know how much power I have? The kind of people I eat with every day? I could shoot you right now, and nothing would happen to me.
Then do it.
With that gun you keep in your drawer? I'm afraid not. I placed your pistol out of reach, just in case you happen to confirm my suspicions, Iron Arm. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment with the police.
I won't let anyone wreck my life again. Sonia and I, we deserve a future.
You can come in now, Smirnoff.
Timothy Wilson Thorpe, drop your weapon. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the state will provide one for you.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work well. You bitch! You just ruined everything! Oh crap! I didn't hit it in time.
No.
Oh, you're not gonna give me a retry on that one, okay.
No. Oh, no.
You're not gonna give me a retry on that one, really? Give me a retry.
Oh, my God.
Give me a retry. Damn it. Did the game freeze? What's going on? Read the comics.
After everything that had happened, the last thing I was interested in was the fight. Did Yale take drugs before the fight? Did Stone let him win? I had done everything in my power for things to go the way my moral compass dictated. Whether anyone would listen to me, that was another story.
I want to know if I can redo that.
Because no matter what they tell us, our actions don't always determine our future.
What?
My moral compass. As if I even knew what that means. I didn't even know what to think of my performance throughout the case.
Good kitty.
Did I have a clear conscience? Would I have made the same decisions, given the chance?
Yes. I'm gonna redo the game eventually. It was legitimately a good game. But I do want to know if I can go back and change that part. Now walk in front of a moving truck. It's not that kind of a game. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this game, you can pick it up on Good Old Games using our link. And you'll be helping the channel and be getting a great game. You can go get the link from our Longplay videos on the streaming channel, or you can get it from the other channel. Both channels have it in their description links. Glad you guys enjoyed. I kind of want to do some Fallen Order, but it is almost 1 in the morning. What do you guys think? Fallen Order or just call it for tonight? This is I think we're 7 or 8 hours into the game. F sleep. Make it worth my while. We're about, I believe it's 8 or 9 hours. Fallen Order for the boys. Can one of my mods change the stream to Fallen Order? That was a surprise QT. It really was. Vote with your biddies. That's right. Vote with your biddies. Hi, Minuteman. Do Law and Order. Isn't it? Yeah, I don't have a Law and Order game. Otherwise, I would. Sorry, I don't have it. Oh, Fallen Order, Law and Order. I get what you're saying. I want to see if there's anything at the very end. Is there? You can't even skip this. Okay. I like this. Again, I have a big thing for noir. So while this is going, I'll go ahead and change the streaming on my end. I can do that. Yeah. So yeah, amazing game. I cannot say enough. And if you are in the UK, look for the physical special edition of this, which is something I'd love to get. Because you get a Blacksad statue. And I like Blacksad. It really was a great game. It is one of those, it hasn't been getting enough love, from what I've noticed. So I'm glad I was able to do it. And the music is, I want the soundtrack so badly. I have a thing for jazz and stuff. You guys haven't noticed by my stuff. And I do want to thank, if he's still awake, my artist Bosco, who introduced me to Blacksad. He's the reason that you guys actually get to enjoy this game. I think he's actually watching. He's just busy drawing pretty pictures for everybody. He's doing artwork for you people. If you guys can just go, everyone say hi, Bosco. I'm setting up the stream. Didn't even know this game existed, but definitely interested. Yeah, another thing is, and I highly suggest this, you can get the comics digitally, you can get them physically, you can get, I know the first ones, hardcover prints are going out of print. I've actually got one signed. What other games about, If I got my choice, I would do nothing but a month of noir games. I'd love to do Wolf Among Us, LA Noir. I would go nuts just doing noir games. It's something I enjoy. If you guys have read my writing and stuff, you can see there's very much a very, very high noir stylization into my writing. So that's another big thing. Spider-Man Noir. We'll be doing something like that soon. But this is an awesome sounding soundtrack. Yeah, I gotta find a way to rip this soundtrack to use on stream. I love it. We actually were supposed to do an interview with the creators of this game. Unfortunately, it fell through due to them being very busy. So I'm really, really sad we didn't get to do our interview with them because I thought that'd be a lot of fun. I don't think he's even paying attention. Okay, he's busy. So let me change it to... Oh, no, I don't have to change that. Go back. So yeah, I'm glad you guys really got to enjoy it. Discord DMs. Really gonna be a nightmare to check. Give me... damn it, I wanted to see who was the voice actors. I'll check it as soon as it's done. I want to give these guys some love. I'd beat the game, yeah. Batman Noir. If only it was a game, I would do it. But yeah, this is definitely one. I suggest the comic. I suggest the, and I've shown a picture of my signature Superman Noir. That would be fun. I suggest the comic. I suggest the game. It's really good. It is really worth playing, like you guys have seen. And the best part is everyone gets to do their own version of Blacksad in it. So there used to be a coffee cafe near my house. Some of the fellas and I would go hang out and play this kind of music all the time. That actually sounds like it'd be a lot of fun, man. I'd hang out at a coffee place like that. This actually makes me want to get back into... I want to do, probably mid next year once issue 2 is out. I was going to do... Because I want to do some side comics along with it, as you guys noticed with the comic strip. We began it with the detective, and I want to do an entire short comic with her. She's going to have her own arc in the comic, because right now we're on the Trinity arc, which would be about 4 or 5 comics. But I want to do more of the detective, because I freaking adore writing her. She's actually one of my favorite characters to write, and I think Bosco just enjoys the shit out of her, too. I think he likes torturing her with stunning more than just getting noir. But like I said, this is a great game. I suggest it highly. Use our goggling to pick it up. And with that, we are now going to say goodbye to Black... Well, no! We never actually looked at our Hall of Fame. So let's take a look at that before we move on. So we never got all of them. Which is fine. There's a lot.